Heroes. Oh, thank you, God. Yeah, Kelly's Heroes. Some 40 years ago. Clarence, Telly's son, Mama's rest his soul. Carol Connor. They were my friends. Carol's gone and Telly's gone. We had great times together. I don't want to get into that, but Kelly's Heroes, I still watch it on television. And my grandchildren, I still watch it, and it's so great to see these wonderful men, because of film, still with us. Really. Anyway, you know, as I stand on this stage, I keep thinking of my dear friend, Bob Newhart. It's joyous when you can say you have a dear friend. And Bob is my dear friend, an Irish Catholic, a graduate of Loyola University in Chicago, and I'm a Jewish kid that grew up in New York and majored in gymnasium. Here we were, two American boys, raised in two different societies. He from the Midwest and I from here. And we become great friends. And trust me, you know what the secret is, my friends? The wives. If the wives and the girlfriends get along, the guys become great friends. And Bob's wife, Jen, and my wife, Bob, are like sisters. And why? Because they both have black belts in shopping. We traveled the world together. The last trip we came home, we looked at each other as a family and said, how lucky we are. We're all together. And yet to this very day, every Christmas Eve, with God's help, every Christmas Eve, I spend it at the Newhart house. It's terrific. Christmas Eve at the Newhart house. My favorite time is with his grandchildren, my grandchildren, my older kids, his older kids. We all sit by the fireplace, and Bob reads the book of Jesus. Anyway, here comes Jesus. Jesus is in the closet. Jesus is in the hall. Jesus is on the roof. And actually, being a Jew, I keep going, where is he? Where? And then Bob invites us to Mass. And we go to Mass, and the Monsignor's giving out the cookies. I swear to God, I'm always in line going, and the Monsignor says, here comes the Jew looking for a cookie. And then, God love you Catholics, you do your great sign. And to we Jews, that means the highway is blocked, take the other road. What's the best thing I can say about my dear Irish friend? You're fantastic firemen. Whenever there was a fire here in New York, there was always two Jewish partners in front of the factory going, and there was one black youngster on the corner going, some bitch, where we get blamed for this too. And there was a Polak going, you smell smoke? And the Italians, yes, yes, smoke, yes, yes, smoke. And ever since I was a kid, I made fun of my mother, the way she smoked a cigarette. There were my Aunt Frida that drove a car. There were my cousins rode their bikes in the schoolyard. Always made me laugh. I tell you, I think about it, and I think how wild it was in that schoolyard with all those kids. All of a sudden, I was 18 years old, and World War II came. 18, and I found myself in the Navy. My father said, enlist, it's cleaner, go in the Navy. And there I was. I enlisted in the United States. 2.5 years in the Philippines on a PT boat. And all I remember was a guy in the jungle going, where are you, Joe? Where are you, Joe? We had a Polak captain that kept saying, we're over here! And I got my can shot off, but thank God I came home safe and sound. Joe said, look at that, Joe, there's a Jap over there. Look, this is a goddamn beaver eating a chair. No, I make fun of the Orientals. We need them, so Jews have a place to eat on Sunday. Anyway, and I came home safe and sound. And my father said, sell insurance. He was an insurance man. And I got a license to sell mutual benefit law, a great company, to collect a premium how to be married to a fag werewolf. I sold one policy on my uncle who died in my arms because I kept putting a pen in his neck. That's what I do, my friends. I make fun of people. The last place we worked, the guy went, God damn it, don't make fun of me, kid. I'm an American. I'm an American. One made stars on his ass and hoist them. What am I, a fag pilgrim looking for turkey? We're all Americans, right? You little Nazis. Anyway, so if you walk to those doors tonight, and you have any animosity for what I do on this stage, all I can say is, from my heart, fly Ozark Airlines. Every performer, big or small, needs an audience. Everybody Oh, somebody sometimes. And Dean Martin, rest his soul, he was a good friend to me. And I was at his wedding when he married the 9-year-old. La-da, la-da-da-da, la-da-da-da, and do it Frank's way. And Sinatra, I told you from the beginnings, he used to come into the club and see me and bring all his friends. Charlie the can opener, Eddie Tucciano the tongue, Louis the nose job, Frankie the sling-arm funny nose, and all these guys, Marco Gavarana Gubaruda Gavara. And they all used to sit in the front. They go, you know, Frank, you just admire Frank. He's a funny kid, funny kid. They kept doing that during the show. I didn't know what the hell it was. Then it dawned on me. They were choking on gunpowder. Would you believe it? I told that stupid joke to Sinatra. And ever since then, I can't find my aunt in the Bronx. There were nights when Frank couldn't be there. And all I had left was 3 whiners, a hooker, and one guy with his fly open saying, want to see a duck? I am no rabbi, priest, or reverend, that's pretty obvious. And as I said earlier, World War II, 18, strapped me into a 20mm gun on a motor torpedo boat and said, keep firing at the guys in the trees with the funny teeth. And I shot 2 dentists. And every night I said, help me, I didn't know what the hell it was about. Eventually we'll be together. Will Rogers used to kid that he never picked on a little guy. May I say to this audience on behalf of yours truly, my wife Barbara, who I love as I love life itself. She swam in our pool today in California and drowned. Had too much jewelry on her ass. You had to be there, I swear to God, she went down like a rock, I swear to God. Once she tried to come up and I went, we have 2 grown children, God bless them, and 2 grandchildren, and a boy in the Philippines. Anyway, truck stopped for a half hour, what the hell did I know? What? And my dear mother, my God, my dear mother, when the whole world booed, mind you, when the whole world booed, this great lady stood by me. I loved her. I wish you, my friends, for years to come what I have. People around you who care.